Hello. Thanks for coming. As you can see, I have tidied up my desk tremendously since we last met. Yes, this is a collection of power supplies. And of course, some people would say I should just not use them at all. Well, I'll see about that. I haven't done anything with them as of this second. This is one thing that does pester me about having all these wires around. So wires have a way of getting all tangled. But then of course, if you wrap them up too tight, you might hurt something. Anyway, I have in front of me a plastic bin rather than a cardboard box. So I'm upgrading these. I am. First, well, I gotta get things so I can get them. First I'm going to put in I'm running out of places. First I'm going to put in power supplies for the 64 on the bottom. They sit nice in their brick form. I'm not going to wrap the wires up like crazy. I'm not. What else? So there are. These are trying to move here. What is this? Oh dear. So many cords. So many lines. There goes the screwdriver. Anyway, here. And here. Okay, this one I'm not going to put in right on the bottom. This is the one for the +4. How do I know it's for the +4? Because the output end of it is a square, more like the 128 and the Amiga. And I suspect there's a way, I don't know, it could probably be modified for the 64, who knows. Anyway, what it means is somewhere I probably have a +4. I know I do. Anyway, here's the 1571, 1581, and near there, put the +4 power supply. Now here, Alright, so we are getting there, but I do have things here that I do want to test. Just trying to get, there we go. This should be for the 128. This other one I put over here is for the 128. This is an old original VIC-20 power supply. It is. I do want to test that. And this one as well. This is the power supply that would have come with a 1764. So I don't want to put that away yet. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to hurt it. I'll put it over here for the second. As I said before, I do to keep this area tidy. And it's going, well, I gotta have some stuff here. I'm gonna put, that can go in there. There's some discs here. This is, of course, a little tripod to hold a phone. It's beautiful and handy. And I do want to have it handy because I do use it, but it doesn't have to be on the desk. This, of course, is my vintage Tea Eaton Company, or Tea Eaton Drug Company, and what's in it, I don't know. But I do want to keep it and make sure it ends up in the hands of somebody special who has ties to the Tea Eaton Company, which is no longer around. Here's my serenity prayer. I will tuck it over here as well. Doesn't need to be here. This is, of course, for documentation, and that is for documentation. And I will need the screwdriver, the candle. I don't really need right here. I hear a noise. Here, these are good glasses to have to look at things. I never thought, like my grandmother always said, you know, exercise your eyes. So I did. So we go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Anyway, yeah, I still ended up needing reading glasses. These scissors, they're handy, but they don't need to be here. Headphones are always good. When talking on the phone, they are, but they don't need to be here. Pencil, good. This is a Big 20 power supply that I do not have plugged in at the moment, but I know it works. I'm not going to put it in the box. This is an extra power cord. That's all. Oh no! After days and days of sitting here and running my simple little program, I managed, well, I wanted to test this machine. I certainly did. Anyway, I doofed the power bar switch, and it has shut off. So I will unplug it. And here is a Commodore 64 power supply. I'm going to take that downstairs. I'll just set it here for the moment. And this, of course, runs to the monitor. Always dusty things. So this cord, I have here a spot that I hang cords. Oh. This one is plugged in. I'll just tuck it back there. And while I'm up, I'll turn on the monitor and pick up my tiny screwdriver. So, what did I want to do? Well, I wanted to test this Big 20 power supply. It, from what I remember, is a very early example of such things. Now the other thing, now that I have lost my little program, The Printed World of Commodore 2021, December 4th, 2021, I don't feel bad about moving this machine. I'm not going to do it at this instant. Just going to stretch out the cord. And I do have some Big 20s here because I was testing some. Works. Dirty keyboard. Case dirty. November 2021. Alright, so this one is functioning. So I will take my, oh dear. Hello. There. That stretches out a bit. My 5-pin video cable. And I will plug in the power power supply. I'll hit it with some power first, in case it was going to smoke. I'd like to know. It does not. And then, this is of course, by the way, the 2-prong version. Oh, and of course, what have I grabbed but a big 20 with a DIN plug. That does not help. What do we got here? Okay. This should do it. So turn on the power bar. All is well. And now we'll turn on the big 20. You saw a screen flash, and up it comes. This one, I'm just going to turn it off for 1 second here. Adjust video. Yeah, that's cool. You know, a bin full of power supplies is some heavy. It is. Well, maybe as I'm here, and this power supply does seem to work, although I should leave it on for longer, it does tell me that I should adjust, in my notes anyway, that I should adjust the video. And how is that done? Well, I will show you. First, you take out 3 screws. Typically, they have Phillips heads. Although some, eventually they went to, on some things, mostly on the 64 and 64C. Why is that not coming out? I hate when screws don't just come out. If I know it's out, because I know eventually, if I don't get it out, it's going to fall. I'm going to lose it. And I like putting the original screws back in. Alright, so here we have the VIC-20. And what I need to do is get this cover off. And they are always a challenge. Not impossible, as you see, but a challenge. And inside, and this is an original VIC-20, there is, there are 3 potentiometers. Oh, what have I done? I suppose, yes. When you unplug the monitor, you'll see nothing on the monitor. Alright. So, I turn this on, and up will come the picture. This will not take much longer, very soon. Anyway, inside there are 3 potentiometers, and the one that I find that does the most good is the one on the left. As I say, this will not take long, so just hang in there. And so you turn it with your little screwdriver. Yes. Almost done. And you turn it, to darken it, I found you turn it in a clockwise maneuver to make it brighter, counterclockwise. And then you take the cover, you put it back on, you put the machine back together, and it's all tickety-boo. I think what I'm going to do now is try and set up my phone so that I can do a close-up shot of that adjustment, I think. So, stay tuned. Thanks for coming. Bye for now. Say hello, Andrew. Alright, bye for now.